Good morning, boys and girls. This lesson is for Monday, April 27th. We're looking at lesson 16.4. We're going to talk about how we write an equation. This is wonderful because we've worked on this many times before, but we're going to be looking at it in terms of writing fractions. So, here we go. Writing an equation can help you understand how the facts in a problem are related. We know, remember this, that an equation is a number sentence that shows that two quantities are equals. So if I have 2 times 3, then I have my equal sign, we know that's 6. So one side is equal to the other side. So if we have an addition equation, Greg walks 5/8 mile to the store from his home. Then he continues in the same direction and walks to the library. The library is 7/8 mile from his home. How far is it from the store to the library? So we're going to use, remember, our variables, a letter, a symbol. We're going to use B. So we have 5/8 mile to the store plus B equals 7/8. And since we know how to add and subtract fractions with common denominators, we know we can do 5/8 plus what? Equals 7/8. That's right. 2/8 should go where my variable is. Now look at a subtraction equation. They're being nice to us and they're not using fractions. Raven had 5 yards of fabric. Okay, so she started with 5. She used some of the fabric to make a banner. Now she has 2 yards left. How much fabric did she use to make the banner? Well, when we do this, we know we're going to use F. We can use F as our variable. That tells us how much fabric she uses. What did we start with? 5. How much did she use? We take that away. We don't know yet. 5 minus F equals 2. So we can figure that out and think, what? 5 minus what equals 2? And you smart kiddos know that is 3. 5 minus 3 equals 2. Ooh, multiplication. Len's class has set up seats for the play. There are 7 seats in each row. There are 56 seats in all. How many rows of seats are there? Well, we have to come up with our variable. We'll use S for seats. We start with 7. Oh, they're going backwards. They're going seats times 7 in each row equals 56. And they picked my favorite problem in the entire world. It's been so long. Do you guys remember my favorite problem? What times 7 equals 56? That's right, it's 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And division. Mrs. Hall has 24 stickers. She gives the same number of stickers to each of 8 students. How many stickers does each student receive? So we'll use T to represent the number of students. I'm sorry, they don't get students, they get stickers. How many stickers does each student get? We have 24 in total, divided by 8 students equals T. Think about division. 24 divided by 8 equals, excuse me, that's right, 3. Okay, so when we write an equation, remember, we have to pick a variable. That's the fun part. You can pick a letter or a symbol to represent the number we don't know, the unknown number. Then we have to figure out the operation that relates to it. All right, we're just going to do 1 or 2. Here's the problem. During her dance class, Maria spends 3/6 of the class on ballet. The rest of the class is spent on tap. The class lasts 1 hour. What fraction of the class is spent on tap? Well, let's think about it. Uh-oh, can I move this down a little bit for us? Okay, I went the wrong way. Hold on. I'm going to go back to the beginning because that's the only thing I know to do. Give me 1 second. Think about what we're doing. Almost there. Okay. So we're going to talk about the details in her problem. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so I can see the whole screen. Okay, we know that 3/6 of the class is spent on ballet and the total of the class is 1 hour. So that means the details that we can use, we know that we have to use a 6th, right? I wish this would get a little bit smaller for us. Whoops. Hold on, kiddos. There we go. Okay. So, what strategy can we use to solve this problem? We can write an equation. What would you use? I would use addition. Let's see what they want to do. 3/6, that's what they're doing. 3/6 plus what equals 6/6? Because we have to have 6 over 6, that equals 1. They're using x. That's the fraction of an hour that was spent on tap. So 3/6 plus what equals 6/6? That's right, 3/6. That means half was spent on ballet and half was spent on tap. And they took 3/6 and decided, well, that's not as low as it can go. So they simplified it and got 1/2. Okay. All I want you boys and girls to do now is go ahead and go to the Life Preserver for your chapter intervention and just watch the video. Lesson 4, write an equation. And then I'll see you tomorrow.